Hi guys, for today's trade of the day video, we'll be looking at dollar CAD. Right, so as usual, we start off with the monthly and we want to focus on this area. Now recently in 2015 and also in March, we see that the dollar CAD actually spiked up to this level here at a 1.4630 level, and both times it made a very strong rejection. So graphically speaking, we can put a resistance level here, and this we can call it our long-term resistance. Now what I like to do is to also use Fibonacci ratios to confirm and find confluence that this is a strong level. So since it's such a big swing, I'll first take a retracement from the swing high here to the swing low here, and then we open up all the ratios. We see that this level, this long-term resistance, actually falls in line with the longer term 78.6 Fibonacci ratio. So let's leave it there, and I take an extension from swing low to the swing high and back down here, and we see that it's also forming a zone with the 1.272 level. So this is quite a strong level, right? And in terms of supports, so what I can see here is this one strong graphical support here. Highlight this level, and let's call this our long-term support. What I like to do is also to use Fibonacci ratios to find confluences at that level. So we take a retracement from this swing low all the way to the spike here, and we open up all the Fibonacci ratio levels, and we see that it falls very nicely at 50% ratio. So we leave the 50 there, and I think we can do a extension, and I think this will fall nicely at 100% level. So the 100% is right there. So again, these two levels are very strong resistance and support levels. Now that we have our long term, we go down to the weekly. On the weekly, we see that price actually been moving sideways since 2015 within this range. Let me just tidy this up. Right, so price has been moving sideways in this range, sort of. Okay. And what we want to do here is we want to find long terms, on the weekly support and weekly resistance levels. So let's take a Fibonacci retracement from this swing low here all the way to the top here, and let's open up all the ratios and see which ratio level falls in line nicely with a graphical level. And right now we see that the 38% falls very nicely at this level here, and price also rejected the 38 and dropped further back in 2017. So we can say for sure that this is quite a strong Fibonacci support level and graphical level. So let me just leave the 38 there. So we have this weekly support. So since this long-term resistance at 146.90 is such a strong resistance level, what I'm expecting price to do is actually to drop lower towards the weekly support at a 1.3722. After that, price should possibly bounce above the weekly support and could even break the long-term resistance. If price fails to bounce above the weekly support, there's a chance that price will drop all the way down to the long-term support level. But this is the weekly bias that we have for now. Since there's no stronger resistance above this long-term resistance, let's just keep it there and we go down to the daily. Now, on the daily, the long-term support is too far away, so let's just remove this and remove this as well. And this is the long-term 50% level, so we can also remove this because it's too far away and just let us just tidy this up. And this is the long-term 78% retracement. Now we're just focusing on this area here, and we see that price sort of made a parabolic move up, straight push up, rejected, and came and is now dropping down towards the weekly support. So what we want to do is we take a retracement, small retracement, because it's such a straight and strong impulsive move. Let's just use retracement and Fibonacci levels from the swing low here to the swing high. We open up all the ratios, and we can see the price has really broke below the 23.6% on the daily retracement. Next level will be the 38.2 and probably fall down to this weekly support area. Now the 61.8 is closer to our long-term 38.2, so I will choose the 61.8 level and I'll take the next immediate one, 38.2. So let me just select these two levels and present it to you guys, and this is how it looks like. So our weekly support is actually sort of a zone, right? Let me just, right, so our take profit can be anywhere in this area with our daily support over here. Okay, so now we have price holding in the middle of daily support and long-term resistance. Let's go down to the 4 hour to see how we should trade this. Tidy this up. Okay, right now if we were to put the chart in close, we can actually draw a trend line, and you see that price sort of reacted below this descending trend line. Alright, so now we'll actually do an extension at this level and just open up the Fibonacci ratios. It's a bit hard to see, but the 61.8 falls in line with the descending trend line, so I'll keep it there. And I'll do a retracement of this last swing down, and I just put the 61.8, also falls in line. Right, let me just zoom in so it's easier to see. Alright, so what I expect is this sort of a 4 hour resistance here. Okay, and let's just put that as a sell entry. Now, the weekly bias that I have is a bearish drop. Remember, I said that it could drop all the way to the weekly support. So what I expect to do is my sell entry will be here, and I'll play a drop down towards my daily support as my first take profit and the weekly support as the second take profit. Now, as long as price is anywhere in this zone, I will close out my position. And my stop loss, if price were to break above this descending trend line, I can say for sure that price would make a push towards the long-term resistance, that high. So yeah, this will be the key level to watch, this 1.44 level. That's all we have for today. Thank you.